Marc Marquez is an arsehole. He has been an arsehole in MotoGP for years, but don't take my word for it. It's by having allies on the grid. The one rider he has pissed off more than any other is the GOAT, has genuine beef with Marquez.
Como persona me considero una persona normal. Como piloto, en pista, me considero un putilla. O sea... Yo quiero volver. Hombre, bastante putilla sí que es. Pero no solo del circuito, muchas cosas.
The bookmakers have him as favourite to win the 2024 championship. What I say to that is,
I'd love some of what they're smoking.
a rider needs three things to win a MotoGP championship: a competitive bike and team, talent, and luck. But riders can make their own luck, and one of the ways of doing that is by having allies on the grid to help you out. He does have two allies in 2024. The first, obviously, is his brother and teammate in the Ducati Gresini team, Alex. The second, I'll get to later. Over the years, he's probably pissed all the riders off.
Si va hacia afuera, voy hacia afuera con él. Y es la estrategia que optó en Jerez.
So if you are enjoying this roasting of Marc Marquez, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Before he went to Texas for surgery on his arm, only two riders from MotoGP came to wish him well: Aleix Espargaro and Fabio Quartararo. The one rider he has pissed off more than any other is the GOAT, Valentino Rossi, who, although no longer riding, is the boss of Team VR46 and has tentacles of influence throughout the MotoGP paddock. A quick recap of the beef with Rossi goes back to 2015. After early shenanigans between the two, at the crucial penultimate round in Malaysia, Rossi had to beat his teammate Lorenzo to put himself into a position to win the championship. But Marc was having none of it, and actually did everything he could in the race to slow Rossi down, to help out his mate Lorenzo, and even the score with Rossi. Eventually, a frustrated Rossi nerfed Marquez off, while Lorenzo collected more points, and the fallout meant Rossi was forced to start at the back of the grid at the final Valencia round, and ultimately failed to win the title, which actually turned out to be his last chance. Back then, it was 3 Spaniards against 1 Italian, but now the odds have reversed, with a phalanx of Italians against him. Some might call it karmic retribution. There are 8 Ducatis on the grid this season, and one of them, more than likely, will win the 2024 championship. Most people's favourite is current factory rider and champion Pecco Bagnaia. He is a 46 Academy rider, and Rossi is his mentor. His teammate is another Italian, Enea Bastianini. Although not a VR46 rider, he is great mates with them all, having ridden at Rossi's ranch in Tavullia 5 or 6 times. In the Pramac Ducati team, we have another Spaniard, Jorge Martin. His ambition to win is like a starving wolf searching for his dinner. Surely being a fellow Spaniard would mean he'd be Marc's ally. But I doubt it, because his last race of 2023 at Valencia, when Jorge was battling for Pecco for the title, he literally showed no respect to Marquez when he tried to barge him out of the way. Unfortunately, it all went horribly wrong and they both crashed out, with Marquez suffering yet another brutal high side. Jorge Martin's teammate is Franco Morbidelli, another VR46 Academy rider. With Marquez and his brother riding last year's Gresini Ducatis, that only leaves Rossi's VR46 Ducati team with 2 more Italians in the lineup: Fabio Gianantonio and another Academy graduate, MotoGP race winner Marco Bezzechi, who, it seems, has genuine beef with Marquez. At last year's Valencia race, Marquez took out Bezzechi, who was irate and said, "He did the same thing he did to me in Thailand. He hit me on the back. The problem is that this time he hit me much harder and I hurt my shoulders and my left foot." Which brings me to Marquez's second friend in MotoGP, the stewards. Marco continues, "They investigate, but they don't do anything. The stewards never touch Marc. He is the dirtiest rider in MotoGP." And by the way, who do you think Ducati wants to win the title? Who are they going to pull out all the stops for? an Italian or a Spaniard. Plus, if Marquez wants to win the title, he's got to stop crashing. He was the top 2023 crasher with 29 crashes. To conclude, Marc Marquez is a hideously scarred old warhorse who I think can still win a battle or two. Circuit of the Americas springs to mind, but in the 2024 title race, he's not going to win the war against a horde of young guns who have more ammunition than him in their arsenal of ambition. So have I got this completely wrong or not? Do you think Marc Marquez can win the 2024 championship? Please comment below and like the video. Cheers and thanks for watching.